So I have been revising and revising this speech for the campaign for HD 63. And at first I was writing about all the issues, but y'all know all the issues that are facing our state and facing our nation. So I thought, well, maybe I should tell you more about who I am, because you're not going to support me just for one policy that I might agree with you on. I would hope you would support me for my character and my integrity and my deep desire to help people. And so I came into politics late. A lot of these folks that I've met since I came into politics have been doing this for a long time. I was just happily going on, being a psychologist with kids with autism and ADHD, raising my children. This is my daughter. She's having her first child. I shall soon be a grandmother. My second daughter's up in Oklahoma, and I was just going along, and then I got a little bored after they got older, so I added being an adjunct professor and at a community college. And then through that experience, I've been privy to all of the challenges those disadvantaged students face. As a psychologist working with kids with developmental needs, I've seen problems in education, problems in healthcare. And then what happens when they get older and they have disabilities? What are we doing in Texas for people who need welfare because they're not equipped themselves? So that's what finally propelled me to run, plus along with hating Trump and hating all the divisiveness. And so I accidentally got recruited by Mary Infante, who couldn't be here today. And the way I got recruited was I had decided to get politically involved by sticking signs in my yard. So somebody stole my signs, and then they put a MAGA hat in my mailbox. So I defaced it. I sprayed green spray paint all over it. I got a 10-foot planter pole, clothespinned that thing out there right by the street, put more Democratic signs out, put flowers around to make it pretty. So Mary's walking by that going, I gotta meet her. So that is truly how I got recruited back in 2019, 2020. And then she kept asking me, are you still interested? Are you still interested? So when I first started to run, it was basically a human services platform, health, education, and welfare. And then this spring, it's been one thing after another. It's been anti-transgender in Flower Mound and in the state. Then it was the Supreme Court dangling out there that they might, the leak that occurred, that they might overturn Roe v. Wade. Then it was the mass shooting in Uvalde. My opponent, who won his primary on May 24th, the day of Uvalde, is a gun maker. Of all the terrible ironies for when he could win that primary. But he was winning against the anti-transgender guy, so what the hell. It was like the devil in the deep blue sea. Then we had that horrible, have you seen the GOP platform that came out of their convention? It's like a dystopian nightmare, worse than Hunger Games. I mean, if you're not a straight white male, you're screwed. In some way or another, your rights are screwed. And then we got confirmation that they weren't just joking about it or threatening it, they did overturn Roe v. Wade. So what I want you to know is who you're voting for is somebody that's going to keep researching issues, because I can't talk about just one of these. And this isn't the last of the issues that are going to come up. But any issue that comes up that harms people, I'll be on it. I'll research it, I'll worry about it. I'll ask people. I've even been trying to research inflation, which is hilarious because I'm a psychologist. Been asking my CPA husband for advice, like what could state legislature do to help people with inflation? So that's who you'd be voting for and supporting, is somebody that's going to take everyone's problems seriously and try to do something about it. And I can really use all the support I can get and would very much appreciate that.